Let's go!
10, 9, 8. Oh, screw it. I can't wait. 3, 2, 1.
This went from being something that elevates you to something that is I can't even find the exact word.
I love your guys' morning show. It makes me laugh so hard every morning.
I don't want to request a song or say anything stupid. I just want to say that you guys are the best radio station. No one does more for the community. No one cares about their listeners more.
You guys are the best, so I just want you to keep doing what you're doing because seriously, my commute would suck without you.
Welcome to Johnny's House, XL 1067.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 6:01 Monday morning, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 1067, Johnny's House. The weather like it has been for the last 8 or so days. A lot of sunshine, a little breezy today with a high of 84 this morning. It's 62.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So Cocaine Bear did fairly well in the box office.
Figure that.
My son saw it.
Yeah.
Did he like it?
He said it was good, yeah.
Oh, good. So 23 million, a little over 23 million is what it made. And if you're into it, well, there's a new cheesy knockoff movie that's coming.
What is that one called?
The Attack of the Meth Gator.
Oh, I was guessing Heroin Wolf.
Oh,
No, I saw something about a heroin something. There's going to be a heroin animal attack, something like that.
It's
yeah,
like
I did see that.
Sharknado.
So, but yes, exactly. Yeah. So the people, the Asylum, those are the people that it's going to be behind and making it. So they make cheap, mostly awful horror sci-fi movies.
Yeah.
So many of them are knockoffs of, other movies. So Snakes on a Train.
Oh, got it.
Okay.
The Sinister Squad. They also made Sharknado, a couple of them. So Attack of the Meth Gator coming out soon.
Listen, I'm not one to advocate killing animals, but if you got a alligator on meth that's after you,
God.
A meth gator would be scary.
Right?
It would be.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they already said that it's coming out this summer, mostly directly to demand or
of course.
DVD or whatever they want to do with it.
Of
so
course.
there's that. John Wick 4 is coming out March 24th.
Okay.
So just a couple of weeks
you know
away.
the storyline behind that? Because I know it originally was about the dog, and then he got in trouble. He got in trouble with the mobsters.
So I don't know exactly
a lot
the
of
plot
people.
for this one, but
he's killed a lot.
they're saying that he's had a ton of injuries, like a ton of them.
Yeah.
162 to be exact.
Yeah.
He's been shot without armor once.
Yes.
Let's see here. Thrown down the stairs 3 times, crashed into another car 4 times, hit by a car 5 times,
for sure.
choked 6 times.
Yeah.
But he's not
Stabbed.
superhuman, right? He's a regular dude.
He's a regular
Yeah.
dude.
So how
Stabbed
he-
6 times.
How he lived through all this?
Hollywood, baby. Hollywood.
Yeah.
I love
So-
those Hollywood movies when somebody gets shot and they're like, ugh, but they still keep fighting
Yeah.
or whatever.
It's just funny that somebody had the time to sit down and be like, okay, 162 injuries is what he's had. He's still alive, and March 24th, we can see it happen again.
He's a definite killing machine.
Yes,
He must have
for
good
sure.
insurance.
Yeah, no joke.
You can actually record a song with Gene Simmons at Abbey Road Studios if you want to do that.
How much?
Yeah, and why?
$5,995. And you can also bring a guest.
That's not terrible.
That's not bad because you got rappers for features, $100,000.
That's what I'm saying.
On the low end.
So on July 10th, fans are going to be able to spend the day with Gene and record a Kiss song with him. No musical experience necessary. So just under $6,000, you can bring a guest with you. You'll also be gifted Gene's personal Kiss collection, like something from it.
Okay.
So you can take photos and all that stuff and personal items that he's going to be giving you. So if you want to look into it.
I guarantee somebody gonna roll up in there. I like that Kiss song, but hey, I got this original. If you can just,
Right,
just
can we
follow
do this
along.
one instead?
This is a line I wrote for you.
Yes.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
And since you guys talk about Yellowstone all the time,
I mean, it
every
is a
day.
very popular show.
It is.
Most fans are worried if Yellowstone is ending or if Kevin Costner is leaving.
They don't know yet.
Wes
Yeah.
Bentley doesn't seem too worried about it, I guess. He came out, he told Entertainment Weekly, he said the news that comes out recently about the show, about like
Kevin
all
not
these
coming
little
back?
things. He's like,
Yeah.
listen, this is above my pay grade. He's like, I just don't think that anybody has anything to worry about, and I'm very confident that we're going to move on and everything's going to be just fine. So.
He's pretty much said, with or without him, we're going to keep going.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
And he was like, you guys, there's so much drama over this, but we're going to be just fine.
It's a hot show. It is a hot
I
show.
know.
I get it. All right, Monday morning, 6:05. It is Johnny's house. 609 Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067. Hot today. They say next weekend it might get cool again. That's what they're saying so far. But otherwise, they're expecting another record high sometime this week. Mostly sunny, a little breezy today with a high of 84, it is 62. All right, we gave you a keyword at 540. If you know what it is, now it's time to call in so we can hook you up with a $100 cash card. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you're just now tuning in, some of y'all took vacations last week or whatever. Starting at 5:15 a.m., we go commercial free up until now. All right, commercial free. And then at 5:40, we give you a keyword. You tell us what it is right now, and we'll hook you up with a $100 cash card. Let's see who's been listening. XL, good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. It's Amanda.
Hey, Amanda. How are you?
Oh, excellent. Thanks.
You surprised we answered the phone?
Slightly.
I know, because it sounds like you're preoccupied. What are you doing?
Well, I am at work, but no, I can absolutely take a second for this, of course.
Oh, of course.
What time?
Because we're so important.
I know. What time do you wake up in the morning?
2.
At 2 a.m. And what type of work do you do?
Conversions for a rental car company.
Oh, you flipping them cars.
I'm getting them back, that's for sure.
Hey, so what happened a couple weeks ago when people couldn't get their cars back?
That was not ours, thankfully.
She said, thank you very much.
Not my company.
Our customers were just fine.
We got there.
We toured all through the photos and looked for our
it was
company.
bad.
No problem, but
All
it was. I think the main thing is that people don't return, so you might anticipate 1,000 extra units in your fleet.
See that? She got corporate on us right there.
Yes,
See,
she
you heard
did.
she got corporate on us. Got 1,000
Hey.
units in the fleet.
Should we really check that box for that insurance?
That's a good-
It depends on what type.
Okay.
I always go with the full collision coverage,
Yeah.
even though like my actual insurance would cover it, just because it's literally like no questions asked. It doesn't matter.
So I could run it
You
through
know,
like a wood chipper and y'all
Yeah.
wouldn't say nothing. Just whatever.
Pretty much, as long as you don't violate the contract.
Okay.
That's funny
You know,
because
keep it paid.
I had to get a loaner, and they tricked me into signing up for it, and I was mad. And I was backing up into my parking space, and wrecked it.
Yep.
They said, "Ooh, but you got the insurance. Sign right here. Move about your way."
I feel like they make it sound like if you have the insurance,
Yeah.
you could just plow into a wall. That's totally
Oh, my
fine.
God, yeah.
She's like, "Can y'all shut up and give me my money?"
I mean, pretty much.
All right, listen.
sorry?
What's the keyword?
Broke.
Broke, congratulations. You got yourself a $100 cash card while you at work talking on the phone. Is that the easiest $100 you ever made? Easy.
Pretty much, yeah.
I can't think of an easier way to get $100. Well, listen, we appreciate you listening. Commercial free starting at 5:15, and you're at work right now. So hold on. We'll get some information so you can get that cash card, okay?
Thank you so much.
No, thank you for listening. We appreciate you. All right, hold on. She's working and talking on the phone. I guess when she's cleaning the cars, she keeps the radio on.
Yeah.
All right. We come back, we'll update you and find out what we've been doing over the weekend. Get this thing started. It is 6:12, and this is Johnny's house. Johnny's house at 6:23 on a Monday, and it's going to be breezy, a lot of sunshine with the high of 84, 62 right now. See, this weekend we did the Universal thing, and then I left and did the right thing and went to pick up the kid. I was waiting for that text that y'all was about to go live. It ain't happened. I was ready for it.
Why didn't we?
Because we didn't really get wild.
What's happening with y'all?
We didn't get wild. We just relaxed.
Saturday, took the kid to get a haircut, and then we went to Universal. And I realized that I really wasn't one to like roller coasters, and I realized why. I was doing it wrong. When I got in there, the first thing I do is push my head against the headrest. So during the whole course of the roller coaster, my head's just banging up against it. So this time, I just didn't. And I enjoyed it. And
Did you?
Yeah. And he was like, wow, this is great. And I'm like, all right, let's go. And we were in Hogsward, and there was one little coaster there. And he's like, wow, there's one more left. And I'm like, yeah, let's go. And he goes, oh, man. And when the kid does it like that, here we go. So we had a great time with that. Talked to my mom a couple times. She's in the hospital. She's doing rehab on the little hip to hip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of my nieces said, I'll come and live with you. My mom's like, no. I'm like, Mom, somebody got to go.
Oh.
She said, only Johnny.
Ain't nobody living up in here. But it was a good weekend. Ray, how was yours?
It was good. On Friday, obviously the Universal thing, and then we hung out by the pool all day, which was so nice and like relaxing at Cabana Bay. And then some of our other coworkers came out, and so I was hanging out with them the majority of the night.
Really?
We went to the Sapphire Lounge or whatever. Is that what it's called?
Where?
Up in
Aventura.
Oh, Aventura? At
the rooftop?
At the top.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I
Is that what it's called?
I don't remember what it's called.
don't know.
never knew what it was called. I just
We
know
did
that
a
it's like the
photo shoot
rooftop
up
up
there.
there.
Yeah.
So we did that. We hung out up there, and then that's pretty much it. Saturday, I went to hang out with my nephew and the twins. We just hung out all day, and then Sunday we went to the pool for a little bit. So
Nice.
it was just a family weekend after Universal.
B, how about you, Mike?
It was cool. We did the pool thing. We did a cabana and hung out all day there. Then my son came, and he went and did the parks with his friend.
Parks were awesome,
Yeah,
man.
so yeah, he was telling me.
I was a kid again.
Yeah, they were all over the place. They went back and forth, park to park. They
park
went
to
all
park.
over the place. And they stayed till the last minute, so they kicked them out.
Yep.
So yeah, we did that, and then Saturday I didn't really do much, man. We did a pool day. I did some work around the house. I did a whole bunch of stuff that like on my like little to-do list stuff.
Yeah.
So I did all that, worked on my son's car a little bit, and then we did a pool day for the rest of the afternoon. And then same thing yesterday. I got up in the morning, I ran.
Yeah.
And then did some stuff around the house I needed to do, and then back in the pool. We did a 3 days pool
Nice.
this weekend
Yeah,
because
it
the
was
weather was
hot.
beautiful.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
hot, so you had to get in the water.
Yeah,
I got in the water. It was
yeah.
nice, and I managed to watch all of Outer Banks. So I watched the whole season.
Nice.
And I watched the fight yesterday, the Jake Paul Tommy Fury fight
my
yesterday.
Yeah, I
gosh,
watched
yeah.
it too on Bootleg.
I didn't watch it.
I was watching this bootleg. I'll tell you about it because we're going to talk about it later on this morning. But it was somebody else's feed, and the guy got drunk.
Oh.
He started,
Oh my God, stop.
He started cussing, using the N-word. I was just like,
Jeez.
I'm like, what?
That was your bootleg?
I'm sitting there going,
my gosh.
I was sitting there going, every time that happens, I think of what you and Brian say. God has blessed you to make a little bit of money, man.
Right.
Pay the money.
For
And
real.
it ain't all that expensive. ESPN Plus like $9.99, and it comes with Disney Plus. If you got Disney Plus, you get ESPN Plus.
He got drunk. He's like, you know what? I'm going to turn the feed off. I'm like, dude, why you going to turn the feed off? It was crazy. Anyway, we'll talk about that later on this morning. All right, we come back. We're going to talk about when you decided to be with the person you wanted to be with the rest of your life. Did you have to ask for their hand in marriage like they did back in the day, or you just went for it? Want to hear your story? We'll talk about that next on Johnny's House. 6:35 Monday. It is Orlando's number one hit music station. It's Johnny's House. Sunny, high of 84. It is 62 right now. Everybody got a podcast. So I guess Eminem's daughter got a podcast.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, yeah. It was a pretty cool name.
It's Just a Little Shady.
Just a Little Shady.
Yeah.
And she mentioned on the podcast how she got engaged.
Yeah, she was telling the story of how, because everyone always asks her like about her fiance having to ask Eminem, because I mean, on the surface that seems pretty scary. I mean, the dude just talked about choking out his own mom before.
Yeah.
And so you got to ask him, can I marry Haley, who we've heard on all the songs before?
Yeah.
So she was telling the story about how that happened, and I guess it went pretty smooth because he asked and Eminem said yes, and they're engaged now.
I'm assuming, on the outside looking in, you would think that, they've gone through the whole couple thing where they've done some family things together, where they've, had dinner together.
They've been together a long time.
Yeah, so he knew him, and, I think it would have been a problem. It's like, look, you've been dating my daughter for like 5 years. What's up?
Right, you gonna do something?
What's gonna go down? How'd you do it?
I didn't have to.
Really?
Thankfully, yeah, because my wife doesn't have a good relationship or much of one with her dad. So for me, I didn't have that.
Wow.
I mean, I let her mom know, but it wasn't like a may I type thing. So I didn't have to ask, thankfully, because I wouldn't be very good at it, I don't believe.
My ex, I called her brother and said, hey, can you and your other brother meet me at your mom's house on this Sunday afternoon? Because I had to make sure that my current ex-wife and the kid was somewhere else.
Yeah.
And I went over and I sat down. I think I was talking like this. And,
yeah.
and I said, with your permission, I would like to ask, your daughter. And mom started crying. The brother was like, yeah, that's all right.
Cool.
Everything's cool. But yeah, I remember doing that, and then I had to rush out because I had to get back, pick them up where I dropped them off.
Right. Yeah.
To
so they
do
didn't
it.
know.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember it was very nerve-wracking.
I would imagine. I mean, I've never had to do it, but
I had to wait that point. I mean, I'd waited years, years to ever do that. So when it went down, it was cool.
When you were going to propose to that other woman, did you ask?
No.
Okay.
I ain't asked nothing.
Okay.
Wait, let me see. You know what? I was engaged. I was engaged to my first high school sweetheart.
And you had to ask?
Yeah, I had to ask her mom.
I would imagine you have to in the South.
Yeah.
I was like, she was 20, I was 21. And then I got the job in Orlando. That relationship went. But
wow.
yeah, we had been dating for, at that point that I asked her, we had been dating 10 years. We dated since we were like in high school. She was out of college and she had a career. I had a career too. So like, it was kind of like, about damn time. But yeah, and then I moved away and here I am.
And didn't follow through with it.
Well, no.
And then you broke her heart.
Oh, no, there was no heartbreak. When we broke up, she flew down. She said, I don't like this lifestyle. I said, all right.
Okay.
She said,
I do remember you saying that.
I'm going to go check into a hotel by the airport and I'm leaving.
Okay.
And I said, okay.
Peace.
All right. Now that. Ray, how did that work with you guys?
Well, I'm pretty sure Missy talked to my parents before
Okay.
because they knew everything was going down.
Yeah.
So, but I mean,
Yeah.
in same sex, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how if there's rules.
It's the
I
funny
mean,
thing.
it's not a traditional marriage to begin with, but I
I'm
think.
looking at you to educate. I'm like, so how does that all go?
Yeah, I
How
think
does
it's like respectful to just like ask or tell the family before.
I mean,
especially if you're going to involve them. Like,
Yeah.
Yours was kind of a big production.
Yeah.
So is it still traditional like that now? I mean, there's another generation of people who now just you meet somebody on the app, hook up, and we'll see you when you see you.
I honestly don't think so.
So now
I
you
don't
just-
think that.
it's
Well,
not-
I mean, Eminem's daughter's young.
Yeah.
So, and she did it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think it just depends on
think it would be an insult.
Like for me, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Because it's nothing I had to do.
Yeah.
And so like that tradition isn't a thing for me.
Yeah.
So when your son gets ready to propose to somebody years from now,
Well, he's gonna probably.
you-
I'm gonna tell him he needs to ask the
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Is that something that you think your father will value? You know what I mean? Because
Okay.
that's who it's for. It's not for
See-
the girl. It's for the parents.
Growing up in the South, it was like you need to go talk to that girl's parents.
Right. Well, because in the South, they
Yeah.
value that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to go. It would be an insult to a father for his daughter to come home and say, I'm engaged, and he finds out that way. I think, and they need to know beforehand.
Agree. Yeah.
And then let them know, hey, this weekend, I'm gonna make it happen.
okay.
Yeah. Make it official.
Instead of going in, hey, Dad, look. The first thing in the South, you're gonna look what?
Yeah.
I'm engaged. That boy ain't talk to me.
No, you ain't.
He ain't come in here and ask me anything. All right, I want to find out from you, and also, if you're in love and you're thinking about doing it, is it important.
What if you get a no? What if the dad says no?
But what if she says no?
I don't think it's a good idea.
Wow. You know what?
I mean, I bet you that's happened multiple times.
sure,
where
but then
father
do
has
you
been
still
like,
ask?
But you know
Yeah.
what? Here's my thing. I would give out some test questions before I did that to kind of get a gauge on how they feel about me. You know, like, man, boy, it'd be cool to be one big happy family one day. You know, throw a little and say, and if he goes, well, that's not what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be so awkward if they said no.
Wow. And at that point, what do you do?
Yeah, do you still do it?
Because there's gonna be some problems. Well, tell me, sir, what do I need to work on? All right, Brian, we're gonna play it out. You the dad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll up in there.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, listen, I've been dating your daughter. I love her.
Yep.
As you can tell, I mean, you know, I'm not where I want to be in life, but I'm gonna get there. You
Okay.
know, I'm trying really hard. But one thing you can understand, sir, is that I will make sure that I protect your daughter and provide and do the best I can. All I'm asking you, sir, is can I have your permission to marry your daughter?
No.
Can you tell me why?
Nah. I don't like you. I don't think so. All that, you're a salesman, see? And I ain't trying to have you trying
No,
to.
sir,
what
I'm
you're trying to
nervous.
do is you're trying
I'm
to
nervous.
sell me.
I'm nervous,
You're
sir.
trying to sell me a bill
I'm
of goods.
so
just
glad
nervous.
Brian doesn't
I'm
have a
just
daughter.
nervous. I'm just nervous right now.
All the
I understand. I'm nervous, sir. I mean, this is a very big move in my life, and I just wanted to, you know, I'm nervous.
Yeah, no, I've had a vision for what the person that I say yes to will be, and you ain't it.
I tell you what, sir.
Player, so.
You know what? I'm glad you said that, because here's the thing. She loves me. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take her away from you. Now, you won't have a daughter, sir. I tried to handle this like gentlemen, but I said, you want to break this thing down like gangsters. Well, I'm going to go
Like
gangster with I'm going to go
gangsters.
gangster with you, okay?
Okay.
All right?
She'll be back.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
She'll be back. Don't worry.
All right. I ain't worried. You worried.
I'm not worried at all. She'll be
I think you better.
6 to 9 months. She'll be right back.
Whatever, then.
yeah, I don't think that would end well. I don't think that would end well. You'd have to like run away with
Yeah, you
the
have
girl.
to. And then as soon as things get tough, I shouldn't have stayed.
But then do you go tell her, well, I asked your dad, and he said no?
Yes.
Because
Yes, I got to tell her. Hey, I wanted to marry you. I had this ring and everything, but your daddy said no. So I'm going to go ahead. Y'all go ahead and talk, and I'll see you in a couple days.
right.
I'm going to let it be some.
Yeah.
I'm going to let it be hell up in your house.
Yeah. Pop said no. I tried.
I tried. All right, so I'm going to go away for a little bit, and I'll see you when I see you. I want to find out from you, did you ask their parents for their hand in marriage, no matter what relationship you're in? Have they ever said no? And have you ever asked someone and they said no? That'd be kind of interesting, too. I want to know what happens then. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can text. The XL Mobile is 41067. Social media is up. Live stream is up. They're watching, but we want to hear from you. Did you ask for the hand in marriage? Did they say no? And has someone said no to you? Got a lot of questions, but you got the answers. We'll find them when we get back on Johnny's House. Britney Spears on Johnny's House at 6:52 on a Monday where it's going to be gusty winds today. Nice and warm, though. Mostly sunny with the high of 84. It is 62. Eminem's daughter on her podcast say, hey, this is how my man, asked me to marry. He did have to talk to Eminem about that, and everything is okay. So we want to find out, is it something that you still do? Is it something that's not happened? Has someone said no? Laura, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Laura, so you got engaged. How'd that work out? Turn down your radio for me, okay?
Yeah. So I am happily married. I've been married for a year now. My husband asked my father about 5 years ago and didn't propose until 3 years later. My dad said yes. That was all fine, but it was so annoying that I had to wait because I knew he asked.
How did you know? They told you?
Yeah, he did. My dad was like,
okay.
Yeah, hey.
So he asked and he waited 3 years to give you the ring?
Yeah.
And was your dad ever like, hey, man, what you waiting on? I already told you yes.
Yes. Yeah, he was,
that's
every holiday that we got together, he was like, so what are you doing?
It's kind of embarrassing.
Well, I mean,
it was annoying. We knew we were going to get married 2 years into the thing. He waited 5 years to ask my dad, and then he waited another 3 to ask me. So it was just okay.
well, I don't think you're supposed to tell.
No, but the family's all hyped up for a wedding.
Yeah, but she knew.
Yeah, no, I knew. Everything was planned within a month.
Oh. There you go.
The one we haven't told is my sister's boyfriend wanted to ask my dad, and he came to me first and was like, hey, I'm thinking of marrying your sister. And I was like, yeah, no, not yet.
What? You said no?
Yeah, so I told my sister's boyfriend no.
But why not?
Yeah, why?
And that he shouldn't ask my dad yet because everyone doesn't think he's good enough for her. So I was like, you need to kind of get your life together before you consider marriage, dude.
Did you say it like that? You need to go get your life together before you said it like that. That's kind of cold.
That's a little harsh.
Hey, hold on a second, Laura. That's real harsh.
I would be like, what? Wait a second. Bitch, who are you?
I was being nice. Oh, let's see. Barry, good morning.
Good morning, Johnny. How you doing?
All right, Barry. So you thinking about getting engaged?
Yeah, I went the traditional route. I asked the father, where we were hanging out one time. I have a pretty good relationship with him.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I'm looking to, get engaged. Is it okay? Do I have your blessing kind of thing?
Yeah.
Because, it's my first time, in this situation.
Yeah.
I was trying to be a gentleman, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, of course, he said yes. And a couple weeks later, I ordered the ring, and I currently have the ring. But, I haven't found a date to propose yet. But, I wanted to be the gentleman.
Hey, Barry, you do know you're on the radio, right?
Oh, I do.
Okay. All right. So
she knows it's coming. Trust me.
Well, if she don't, she will today.
Yeah, right now she does.
All right, hold on a second. Ray, what they say? What they said over there?
Aaron said that my husband asked my mom, dad, brother, and sister, but what made it for me is that he asked my grandpa.
Yeah.
He was so nervous to ask what, and what he would say, but it was great.
Okay. And B, what they say?
Let's see. XL More powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact need a check. Call Dan Newland. Someone said my father-in-law didn't speak English, so I had to use a brother-in-law as a middleman to ask for permission as a translator.
All right.
Which is good, I guess.
You got the work in? Yeah. All right. Well, good for them. All right, celebrity news is on the way. Ray.
Remember there was somebody that found Lady Gaga's dogs?
Yeah.
Well, I guess Lady Gaga didn't come forward with the payment, so now she's getting sued.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Updates in 3 minutes.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So back in 2021, Lady Gaga, her dogs were
remember all
stolen
that.
and all that stuff. Ryan Fisher was shot while he was
that's right.
walking the singer's French bulldogs, is what the headlines were all over the place.
All over the world.
Well, the 2 of the 3 dogs were stolen. So the one got back, and the 2 dogs that were ever found, they were promised a $500,000 reward
Right.
from
I
Lady
just want
Gaga.
I just want my dogs.
She just wanted them
right.
safely returned. Well, a woman named Jennifer McBride turned Lady Gaga's 2 bulldogs over to the police shortly after the robbery. And she said that she never received the $500,000 reward that was promised and that Lady Gaga defrauded her.
Why she didn't give her the money?
She's an accomplice. That's why.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes.
Oh, she was accomplished?
They thought that
So-
they implicated her in knowing the
Oh.
people. Like she basically flipped on them.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So she was
Yes.
involved. Like it's like starting a fire, then putting out the fire, and wanting reward for putting out the
Okay.
fire.
But now she's going off after Lady Gaga, and there's a lawsuit because Lady Gaga did say no questions asked.
Of course.
No questions asked whatsoever.
I got you.
I turned over the dogs, and you didn't give me my money.
Okay,
Because
by-
you stole
So-
them.
By stating that, does that make it? I guess that's what we have to ask a lawyer. By stating it, does that make a legal binding agreement?
I mean, I don't know. She's obviously not in jail. She's obviously not in trouble. She turned over the dogs. but-
You know what? I get it. I hear what you're saying, Brian. I hear what
Right.
you're saying, Ray. But if you said no questions asked,
No questions asked. I
here's
turned
your
on my
dog.
people
Yeah.
she
to turn in your dogs.
She flipped on her people because there was money involved.
So I want my money.
Hey,
So
give her the money.
I don't know how that's going to play out, but $500,000 is what she's asking for because she said Lady Gaga promised that, and she's defrauding
So
her.
listen, I done lost my friends, and you ain't gonna give me the money?
Yeah. Now my name's all over the place. So King Charles, he's having a hard time getting some people to perform at his coronation. Or the
Really?
palace in general to get the A-list artists to perform.
Okay.
So I
Who
told
else has
you
said no?
Ed Sheeran said no because of scheduling.
Yeah.
Adele said no with no
No
excuse
reason. Said
really.
no.
Harry Styles said no. The Spice Girls said no.
I thought they said yes already.
Elton John said no.
Elton John said no?
Yeah.
Dang.
So on this list, they said they keep getting shot down. So far, Elton John, Spice Girls, Harry Styles, Ed Sheeran, and Adele all have said no. The only people that they have booked, Lionel Richie and former British boy band Take That. Minus the most famous member, Robbie Williams.
Wow. Robbie Williams not going?
No. No.
He gonna mess around.
And then-
He gonna have like Lil Yachty.
Yeah, right.
And then I love this list. It says, and then something called the Ollie Murs is performing.
Wow.
Nobody really knows who that is. I guess Ollie was a singer-songwriter who made it on the X Factor.
Here's my thing. At that point in the game, it's Prince Charles, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Prince Charles gonna have to straight up call people.
Yeah.
You gotta like, Adele, this is
It's
Prince
going
Charles.
to be King Charles.
Yeah,
He's going to be king.
Yeah,
This is the first
yeah,
time in
yes.
history that we have
Okay.
witnessed this happen.
You're going through 3 people. You gotta answer the phone. Hey, this is Ed Sheeran. Aaron, this is, I ain't gonna try to do a British accent because I can't do it.
Right.
Hey, this is, I'm about to be king, man. It would really do me and my family honor.
Yeah.
If you would perform for us. I understand that you're busy.
and this probably won't happen again.
Yes.
You guys are alive.
But yeah, you can't. At that point, I'm like, I'm gonna have to pick up the phone myself because this third person thing ain't working.
Yeah.
Elton
that
John.
wild?
Hey, this is soon to be King Charles. How you doing, Elton? Hey, listen, I understand. I would personally like for you to be a part of it. We did knight you, so I would appreciate you to be a part. You know what?
Yeah.
If then at that point you say no, then the hell with everybody.
Yeah,
Get
right.
Lil Yachty up.
Just
Get
like,
Lil Yachty on the phone.
It blows my mind that these people are saying no, though, because
I don't get it either.
it's the first time a coronation has happened.
I know, and they're saying no. So it's some politics involved in there
Well,
somewhere.
yeah, of course, but I don't know. That's crazy to me. Paris Hilton is getting raw and real. She is talking about all of her traumas. She's been opening up ever since her documentary that came out, but now she just did a Glamour interview, and she was talking about when she was 15 years old, she was sexually assaulted, her first ever kind of experience, and she said that she remembers exchanging pager numbers with some older boys, and they met them at the mall, and then it led to a gathering where she claimed she had been drugged and then sexually assaulted. So Like I said, she's been opening up about everything.
I'm glad
her
she
past
is,
traumas.
because people, back in the day, she was big. She was Kim Kardashian before Kim Kardashian.
Yes, of
She
course.
was. Everybody wanted to be Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
For her to say that, it makes people believe, you know what? On the outside, they make us believe that you have these amazing life, but y'all dealing with the same crap, or even worse.
Yeah, she said one day they invited us to their house. They were drinking some berry wine cooler. She said, I didn't drink anything back at the time. And when I had it, I had maybe 1 or 2 sips. Then I just immediately started feeling dizzy and woozy. And I don't know. It just, after that.
Wow.
That's what happened. So, but I know that she, like, if you haven't seen her documentary, I will speak so highly of that woman after watching it.
Really?
Because, you know, the whole, like, that's hot. Like, that whole little act.
Yeah.
Like, that's an act for
Yeah.
her that she
Yeah.
got stuck in and she had to continue to do
Here's the
over and
thing-
over again.
The thing that's messing me up now is that she talks in a real voice.
She talks-
and it's deep.
She talks normal.
Yeah,
She
and
talks
it's
like
like-
a normal human, like,
She's like,
woman.
yeah. I'm like, wait a minute.
She's not that, like, catty girl that a lot of people thought she was.
I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. I'm not used to seeing it.
I know.
Did she smoke cigarettes? Because her voice is real deep.
I mean, she sounds like she
probably-
did in the day.
In the
I know
day?
she used to. There's, like, pictures of her and Lindsay
Okay,
Lohan
okay,
and, like,
okay.
Britney Spears smoking together.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, it is Monday morning. We need to wake you up. We need to find out what the hype song is. What is your hype song? We'll ask you next on Johnny's House. $7:09, it is Johnny's House. Sunny today with a high of 84. It is 62. They said the soon-to-be king having a little problem getting people to come to the coronation. So I asked in the room, All right, we're all gonna be crowned. I'm gonna be crowned king of the Windermere area, Brian king of the Winter Garden area, and Ray the queen of College Park area. Now I need 3 artists that you're gonna have perform at yours. Who would they be, Ray?
Oh, this is hard.
It is tough.
No.
I think my opening act would be Stone Temple Pilots.
Okay.
Then it would be Justin Bieber.
Okay.
And the finisher would be Rihanna.
Rihanna. Mine would be my favorite artist, Kim. Another artist y'all probably never heard of, Will Downing. And then the reunion of NSYNC. I had to have them there.
That'd be nice.
It had to be the reunion.
Yeah.
If they all can't come, then I
then we got to switch it up to somebody
switch
else.
It up. I'm going to get a NSYNC cover band.
Okay.
To let them know I wanted them there, but y'all weren't going to be there, so I'm going to have to get somebody else. Brian, who's your 3?
Let's see. I'm going with Fall Out Boy for myself.
Okay.
Because I'm a big fan of Fall Out Boy. I'm going with Garth Brooks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my wife's a big Garth Brooks fan, so I'm going. And then the third one is kind of up in the air. I was actually thinking maybe it's a small-time cover band, the Molly Ringwalds.
You like them so much,
because we have a blast with them. They play all the 80s hits.
And it's a celebration.
So I think maybe that's who it would be, the Molly Ringwalds.
Absolutely, man. That's yours. Listen, I don't care if y'all like them or not. This is my coronation.
Right, and
you know
they play
saying?
all my 80s favorites. And they're so much fun.
Perfect. All right, what would your 3 be? All right, it's time for us to get hyped, y'all. It is Monday morning. Some of y'all are dragging from over the weekend. What we got to find out right now is what is your hype song, the song that gets you up and get you going. For your hype song, we're going to hook you up with 4 tickets, 4 pit passes, the Monster Jam taking place March 4th. That's this weekend at Camping World Stadium. So first you got to tell us the song that gets you hyped. Whenever you hear it, it gets you in the mood. You're like, yes, that's my song. And we want everybody to feel that way. But we need to hear what your song is. It can be any type of song as long as it gets you going. And believe me, since we've been doing this, we've been hearing all types. All right, but now it's time to let us know what it is. We want to talk to you so you can explain it. It's 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you cannot get through and you want to text what the song is, it is 41067. If you're watching us do the show on the live stream, discuss it there, and you can get it in on social media. But we want to hear from you. One of you going to get 4 tickets, 4 pit passes to Monster Jam taking place this weekend at Camping World Stadium. What is your hype song? We need to get everybody up in Central Florida, and we need to do it with your song, but you got to tell us what it is. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Let's get hype with your hype song, and we'll listen to them next on Johnny's House. 722, it is Johnny's house. Sunny today with it's going to be kind of breezy. 84 is our high. It is 62 right now. Coming up later on this hour is the talkback feature. That's where you go to the iHeartRadio app. You should already have it on your phone. There's a little microphone in the corner, and you drop a message. And one of you, we're going to hook you up with the four tickets for Pit Pass to Monster Jam happening at Campbell Stadium this weekend. So you have time right now to get it in if you want to get a chance at that, okay? iHeartRadio app, you'll see the little microphone, drop the comment, and we'll play it back here later on this hour. But right now it's time to get hyped. What is your hype song? What gets you going? You, too, will have a chance to win 4 tickets, 4 pit passes to Monster Jam taking place March 4th at Campbell Stadium. But we need to get hyped because it's Monday morning, all right? Some of y'all had a pretty crazy weekend, and you're like, you know what? I'm just dragging today. I need something to wake me up. Well, that's what we do this for. But first, we got to hear what your hype song is. Hey, Tracy.
Hello.
All right, Tracy, we need to wake up. What song we gonna get hype with?
I said Bohemian Rhapsody, but like the fast part.
the Bohemian Rhapsody,
got it.
But the fast part. So you left that part out when we said it. All right, we're gonna see if we can play some. If Brian can get to the fast part, and we'll see if we can get hype with you. On a move. Thunderbolt of lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo.
Nobody loves me.
He's just a poor boy from a poor family. There is life from this monstrosity.
Will you let me
It's been long. No, we will not let you go. It's been long. We will not let you go. We'll not let I left that line up. We'll not let you go. We'll not let you go. I like it, Tracy. I like it. All right, you hold on a second.
It's Wayne's World.
Ray, look at us like we're crazy.
I love it. I love
Me?
it.
And here's where you headbang.
Yes.
This part gives me the headache. Hit it! Yeah. All right, Josh. Josh, good morning. How are you, Josh?
Good morning, sir.
All right, Josh, we need to get hype with you. What's your hype song?
Mine is Clip Grinding.
Well, we got to find a clean version. That sounds pretty dirty there, bro.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, no, they got a clean one.
All right, we're going to play it. Here we go.
About to find out. I might have to dump out of it.
Oh, no.
The world about to feel.
Oh, yeah. I full jacket. No,
Grinding.
From ghetto to ghetto, the backyard to yard. I
Yeah.
said whip, run whip, and soft the hard.
Yeah.
I'm the neighborhood pusher. Call me subwoofer, cause I pump bass like that, Jack. On a off
Wanna
the
hear
track.
something really
I'm heavy
stupid?
cuz
What's that, Ray?
When we were in high school, we used to do this beat on our desks.
In the classroom?
I think everybody did that.
All right.
Yeah, this is definitely not the clean version.
Josh, you hold on a
There's an
second.
F word on the way.
On the way. Austin, good morning.
Good morning.
And Austin, how old are you, sir?
12.
12 years old. We need a hype song from you, Austin. What is your hype song?
Rollin' by Limp Bizkit.
Now, how you know Rolling by Limp Bizkit? And you're
My mom and my dad.
oh,
So he's got some good parents.
All right, here we go. Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah.
Throw your hands.
Go ahead, Austin.
Tell me what you want to do. Back up. Tell me what you want to do now. Keep rolling. Rolling.
Go ahead, Austin.
Rolling. Yeah. Keep rolling.
All right, we need to find a winner for this. We're gonna put you on hold there.
Lip Biscuit's like a guilty pleasure.
I know.
You know
Yes.
they're not good, but you still like them.
You got Tracy with Bohemian Rhapsody, Josh with Clips and Grinding, and Austin with Limp Bizkit. Ray, who you
I'm
feeling?
going Limp Bizkit.
Me.
I'm also going to Austin with Rolling.
I like Tracy with Bohemian Rhapsody, but I got outvoted. Austin, congratulations. You are the winner. Got yourself 4 tickets, 4 pit passes to Monster Jam taking place this weekend at Campbell World Stadium, okay?
Thank you.
No, thank you. You hold on and get a parent on the line so we can get that information, all right? We come back, the talkback feature, where you can talk back to us. If you don't know about it, we'll explain it on Johnny's House. 7:23. It's Johnny's house. It's Monday, and it was foggy driving in this morning. We don't live too far from each other. Was it really foggy when you drove in?
It was pretty foggy,
Oh,
yeah.
it was crazy. How about you, Ray? You live
No,
close to
it was
downtown.
good.
Really?
Yeah, it was good.
I mean, it was straight foggy like crazy. So mostly sunny. 84 is our high. Some areas you got some fog. It is 62 right now. Don't forget, you can still get your calls in. Talk back. Go to the iHeartRadio app. You'll see the microphone. Leave a comment, and then one of you, we're going to hook you up. 4 tickets, 4 pit passes to Monster Jam taking place at Camping World Stadium. Don't forget, Morgan & Morgan has teamed with them. They got a special ticket offer, and this is while supplies last. Just go to morganmonsterjam.com, and those tickets are $20 a piece, and they also lower level tickets are included on that. All right, so if you would like to get the iHeartRadio app, you'll see the little microphone. Drop a comment, and then one of you for your comments, we're just going to hook you up with that. Over the weekend, I had an opportunity to watch a little TV, and Brian texted us on one of the shows that we were watching. He's like, I don't know. But I've been watching You. And if you haven't watched this on Netflix, about a guy that stalks, blah, blah, blah. And I won't tell you. It's pretty much, I think this is going into the 3rd or 4th season. And then they switched it up.
Yeah, I still haven't started yet because of all the negative reviews.
Yeah, they switched it up. It wasn't, it was this guy who, if you ever watched Dexter, he did monologues where, you know, how Dexter would talk. You know, there was
like his inner voice.
Yeah, would talk, and all of a sudden, you know, he saw these women that he fell in love with, and then he would just. The thing I understand, he fell in love with them. They were dating them, but he stalked them anyway.
Yeah.
I understand that. But this season is just so far-fetched that I'm just like, and y'all know me. It takes a lot for me to jump off a show.
Yes.
A whole lot.
Yes.
And I just jumped off. It was just too.
You might,
it was
based
just too
on that
different.
criteria, you may jump off of Outer Banks.
Really?
Oh, no.
Man. I mean, I was excited. I'm like, you know what? I got some time. Go ahead and knock out 2 or 3 episodes. And then the first one, I'm like, wait a minute. How you get from over there to over here? And now that you're over here, how'd you get that job over here? This all don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man. So I think I'm out. I'm out.
Now I'm really not going to start it because then I'm going to
Don't
have
you hate that?
nobody to talk to about it.
Yeah, because I don't watch it.
Well,
Dang it.
if you want to, finish off because you didn't finish the last season. That's really good. Go ahead and finish that off. We'll
Okay.
talk about that.
All right.
B, you got any shows that just switched on you, man?
Well, All American is like the poster child for that. It was
Well-
a football show, and then all of a sudden it wasn't a football show no
Absolutely.
more.
Yeah, it was a football show, and then it turned into love and romance and these rich kids.
It's not why I started watching. So yeah, that would
Yeah.
say that one did.
I jumped off of that last week. I'm done.
Lost kind of did. It went
Yeah.
full on sci-fi versus
Yeah.
just like a survival type show, which
Like,
I
why
was
you
down
do
with.
that? What happened? What?
Yeah. But I'm telling you, I think Outer Banks is going to do it for you guys.
Really?
I'm telling you now, I don't think I'm watching the next season.
Wow.
So
Already?
Yeah, I've watched all of this one, so I can
I
tell
know,
you
but,
that
like,
doesn't. I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
But we know Chase Stokes.
I
Like,
don't-
that's
I
not
don't-
even going to get you to want to watch
No,
it.
and the acting is good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think they've gotten better every season. That's what's so hard
Yeah.
for me is I think as like actors and stuff, I think it's great, and
Yeah.
I think I love it that Chase Stokes is a local dude. I mean, he could have posted a picture of my room, but whatever. But I don't. I'm telling you, when you see it, you're going to be like,
All
okay,
right, I'm gonna start
you're
it.
going to be like, all right, now I know what he's talking about. I don't know that I'll be
Okay.
back for
Ray,
OBX4.
Yeah, OBX like the cool kid. OBX4. Ray, you have any shows just turned on you, man? You're like, come on.
I mean, I'm pretty good with just jumping off.
Yeah,
Like,
no problem at all.
I'll just fall off and forget
Really?
about it. Yeah. But
Man.
I think Orange is the New Black. I think
Yeah,
that was
you
the
did.
last one that
Yeah, you
got me
did.
because I
Yeah.
was like, no, guys, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch
and
it.
it was cool.
And then finally, I was like, oh no, this is too
See,
much.
Orange is the new black. Had women thinking it was cool to go to jail.
Heck yeah.
You get some friends there and blah blah blah. And like, wait a minute. Then the last couple seasons, it was just.
It was like
I finished it.
really
but
hardcore.
Yeah, I finished it. I'm like, this ain't that fun, girls hanging out, crazy kind of thing. It got real, if that's a word you can say. But yeah, I understand. It does happen. But hey, listen, if you watch You, then go ahead and enjoy it. I'd say the first 3 years, this one just changed up on you. If you're looking for a good show, I would start from the beginning. It's really, really good. But then this season.
Someone hit them over and said, don't listen to Brian. The OBX is amazing. I didn't say it wasn't good. I'm
Of
just
course.
saying it's not what it was.
Ain't nobody saying that about you, are they? Not at all.
No,
No,
they're all like,
actually,
yeah,
they said you sucks.
that stuff was whack.
All right. You got a couple minutes to get to the talk back. iHeartRadio app. You'll see the microphone. You drop a comment. We'll play it back and find out what is on your mind. It's available 24 hours a day. And one of you just randomly, we're going to hook you up 4 tickets. for pit passes. Monster Jam taking place this weekend at Camping World Stadium. If you want to get some tickets, you can. This is the opportunity for you to win them. Go ahead and talk back to us. We'll find out what's on your mind when we get back on Johnny's House. It is Monday, 7:50, Orlando's number one hit music station. This is Johnny's House. Fog should be burning off to sunny skies. It's going to be that way for the next week. I think this weekend is going to cool down a little bit. We got a lot of sunshine. I think they're talking about a record-breaking maybe on Thursday. And then break another high. Sunny with the high of 84. It is 62 right now. We call it the talkback feature. That means 24 hours a day you have a way to get in touch with us. Just drop a comment there, and then we'll play it back on Monday and find out what is on your mind. One of you for saying, you know what, I want to talk to these people. I got 4 tickets, 4 pit passes to Monster Jam. It is happening this weekend at Camping World Stadium. All right, B, let's find out what is on their mind.
Well, I will warn you that I didn't get to listen to these first. So
okay, all right.
I may have to dump some. I don't know.
Let's have fun with it.
I think
it's
some
Monday.
of them are. I think they're all clean, but we will find out together.
Let's find out together. Let's do it.
Happy birthday, Madden!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
You guys get me up early every single morning to make sure I get to work on time and so I can listen to more of your show than I used to.
Aww.
So you guys are doing your job, and thanks for putting out such a great show.
Thank you.
Good morning, Johnny, Brian, Ray, all you live streamers. You know who it is.
No, we don't.
Hey, stay blessed, no stressed. Love you.
All right, who are you, though?
Johnny's House. This is Parker. I hope you have a great week. Right, go Bills.
Yeah.
Go Bills.
Good morning,
Go
Johnny's
Bills.
House. And this weekend, I scored my first ever goal at soccer.
Nice.
Sweet.
Hey Johnny, what do you call it to be into a fight? It's the Kasudu beef,
What?
and I want these tickets.
What? What?
Good morning, XL. This is I Ain't Worried About It, One Republic, Jack's 4th birthday duet with Jack and Adeline. Here it is.
Okay.
I worry about it right now. Super looking like 1999 years. I worry about it right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Good morning, XL family. Today is my son Jack's 4th birthday, and he would really love to sing his favorite song to you guys. Here it is.
He just did.
But I worry about it right now.
It's the remix.
Last time was a duet. This is a solo.
Solo version.
Yeah.
I worry about it
Right now. Baby's on the radio. Your baby's on the radio.
I just want to say Grand 67 to my Faja. What? Faja? It's a dad.
Good morning, Johnny's House.
Hello.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
I'm leaving this message on behalf of my son Palmer. He is almost 7, and I just dropped him off at school, but he wanted me to leave a voicemail to enter to win the Monster Jam tickets for him and his sister.
Aww.
So I am doing that. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I wanted to chime in on the recent topic, and for me, it was Riverdale. It was about this neighborhood having crazy things happening to them, and they figure out what's happening, and now all of a sudden they all got superpowers, and they're fighting with their superpowers, and it doesn't make sense.
I thought Riverdale was the Archies.
And it breaks my heart because it was really enjoyable.
I didn't know they had superpowers.
I saw that somewhere.
My hard pill to swallow is it is what it is. No, it's not. It's not what it is.
Too early.
Make it what you want.
Too early to be.
Do you really have to talk that much? My goodness, play some songs and shut up.
Can you play that last one again? Just the last one. Dang. Do you really have to talk so much? Play some.
Do you really have to talk that much? My goodness, play some songs and shut up.
Wow. We did say if it's on your mind to talk about
I mean,
if that's what y'all want.
Usually we hear the opposite.
I know.
Play less music
Hey,
and talk more.
If that's what y'all want, if you want us to talk less and play more music,
Play
then
some songs and shut up.
Man, the things that are on your mind. Huh. They were all pretty cool. I'm trying to think of one that stands out in my mind. I won't reward that guy because he'll call every week if we reward him for that.
Yep.
You know.
I mean, there was a bunch of people that asked for the tickets, so
all right.
there was some birthdays.
Let's do that. We'll just randomly give one away to you guys. But hey, it's available 24 hours a day. Anytime something is going on, if you're watching the show, we want you to have your phone right there and say, that's silly. Hold on, let me tell Johnny's house about it. And then at that moment, you drop the comment, and then when we come back on a Monday, we'll play it. We'll say, oh, that's what's going on. I just think sometimes you hear comments like that with another person. It's too early to be that angry.
I know.
I think they were chiming in for last week where we talked about the hard pills to swallow.
Yeah.
So they couldn't get in last week, so they just wanted to share it this week.
Just like, hey, it's okay. It's okay. So one of them, we're going to hook you up. Got 4 tickets, 4 pit passes. Monster Jam taking place this weekend at Camping World Stadium. Not too late. If they're not sold out, Morgan & Morgan has got together with Monster Jam. We got a special ticket for the people, $20 Morgan & Morgan Monster Jam tickets, lower level seats available, but you got to go to morganmonsterjam.com if you want them. All right, Miss Ray, celebrity news just around the corner. What are you working on?
Did you see all the brands that have financial hardships because of Kanye?
No.
After dropping Kanye?
Oh, we're going to learn together.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up, Johnny's house.
Do you really have to talk that much? My goodness, play some songs and shut up.
Okay.
What they revealed.
In a year.
Yes, accused of being involved in the child trafficking, things that are happening behind the scenes.
There's a celebrity I haven't verified.
For like wearing bears in the
somebody higher up. You had to clear that.
This executive for Ghislaine Maxwell.
Ghislaine, like, not one time did she bring up, hey, I got the ledger. Big time people that was on that island.
Yeah, Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. You watched it. You both watched it, right?
Yeah,
okay.
You watched it. Yeah.
So, did you see Drake bet $4,000 against Jake Paul?
And he bet on Jake Paul. He lost.
That's what I meant, on Jake Paul.
How much? 400,000?
Yeah.
No, it was just 4,000, wasn't it?
No, he bet 400,000 to win 1.4 million.
Okay, that's what it was.
It was to knock him out. I think by the third or fourth round, and
Oh my gosh.
he lost.
It was if you're not a fan of boxing and you just went in, if you paid for the pay-per-view, you weren't disappointed. They hit each other in
Okay.
the face. But if you're a boxer, you're like these.
I mean, it was sloppy. It was like two guys fighting at Walmart.
Yeah.
So, but the story that I have in front of me is that there was a script that was published.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you see this? And people are like, this is so fake.
That
but
started floating around on Twitter before the fight.
Yes, about how fake it is and all that. So
This is all because of that NFL joke 2 weeks ago where they said the NFL was scripted and everyone's run with it.
Yeah. So the script has been posted. TMZ Sports is telling everybody it's completely fake, but they posted like the whole setup. It was talking about like the first round, the fighters start off cautiously circling around each other, obviously, but it was like step by step. They were like, the ringside doctors are going to come to Tommy Fury's side when his eye, he can't see out of it anymore. But it is like detailed.
Somebody spent a lot of time with it. But
None of it
has
happened.
No.
Not one
No.
thing.
But they do like every round. Like
if
the
it was
eighth round.
scripted, then Jake Paul would have won because Paul pretty much paid.
Yeah.
That was his thing.
Yeah.
You know, but he did make a stupid bet the day before. He said, if I win, if you beat me, I'll pay you double.
Well, it was all or nothing.
Yeah.
It was. It's a winner take all.
Yeah.
That's the bet he made. And Tommy Fury's dad accepted it, and everyone's like, Tommy Fury's like, dude, what are you doing?
Dad, if we lose, we ain't got no money.
But I mean, if they follow through with it, that's $12 million.
I just love how everybody's like, oh my gosh, people are in a frenzy because they think that this is all scripted now. And I'm like, no, none of that happened. And I didn't even watch it.
Here's the crazy thing. The fight actually happened around 5:15 on Sunday, but in Dubai it was 2 a.m.
Oh, God.
2 a.m. is when they hit the ring.
Yeah, they fought in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia, yeah. It was 2 a.m.
So Cardi B is finally doing her community service that she has to do, and she's doing it in
that.
Queens, New York, and she was posting pictures before setting off for her busy day of community service, but she's got like her long fingernails and her like boots on and everything.
If you haven't seen Cardi B in a while, she's changed.
Yes.
I didn't recognize her.
Yes, she does look a little different.
She's a little different.
Yep.
Yeah.
But she said, community service, you do the crime, you do the time. So.
But as soon as she opens her mouth, you know that's Cardi B.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's knocking out those hours right now. I don't know exactly how many, but I know it's like a 15-day requirement that she has to do. Like
That's for what, punching that girl in the club or having somebody beat up a girl in the club?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It's Monday. I'm sure some exciting things happen. When we come back, we're going to find out what's good in your life. What's making you smile today? We need to know together on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station. This is Johnny's House Monday, and it's going to be 84, 62 right now, and a lot of sunshine and very breezy. All right, if you're looking for a job, got a place you want to check out. It is the Florida Job Now Job Fair. It's going to be happening Wednesday from noon until 4 at the Orlando Science Center, which is located at 777 East Princeton Street in Orlando. Parking is free if you want to go there. They have recruiters there from 70 different places, some offering on-the-spot interviews. Now, if you're looking for a place, this could be it. Again, it's going to be Thursday from noon.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, they have a typo there.
Thanks.
I already knew because I read it earlier.
Did you? Okay. Wednesday. Good looking out, bro.
They wrote Wednesday and one and Thursday and another.
See. Wednesday at noon, from noon until 4 at the Orlando Science Center. If you want some more information, go to fljobsnow.com, and that's presented by SeaWorld and Aquatica. So if you're looking for a job, that's I know some people who've done that in the past. People, who are in corporate America went to this and got jobs.
Yeah, we were hearing some people that went to it.
Yeah, we talked to someone that got hired the same day.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. 70 recruiters there. Again, it's at the Orlando Science Center, 777 East Princeton Street in Orlando if you're looking for a gig. All right. It's time to find out what's good. What is happening? What is making you smile? What is going on in your life? And everything is everything. Some people today are waking up in a pretty good mood. And we want you to tell us what it is that's putting you in that good mood. It could be your job, it could be your relationship, your family, or you just woke up and say, you know what, I'm in a good mood. Whatever it is, we want you to share it with us so we can share it with everybody else. But you got to call us, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, so we can share the good news with everybody, anything that is making you smile today. Now, if you can't get through because the lines are busy, you can still text. Our XL Mobile for texting is 41067. If you want to watch us on the live stream behind the scenes, Brian putting up another camera. Brian's like, we need more cameras. We need 9 cameras in there. I need cameras.
It's like cameras. It's like the Truman Show.
I need cameras. So,
He's like, are you okay that they're going to be able to see every single thing that you do on your computer? I'm like, yeah, sure.
I mean, it's above you, so some days you might not want to wear anything low cut, right? Because then the pervos will be on the stream.
Here's the funny thing. He's having some serious conversations with himself. He's like,
I know he is.
Put it here. Because I'm looking over, I'm like, well, maybe he's talking to Ray.
I know. I thought he was talking to you for a second. I'm like,
I'm just trying to make the experience better for the people.
No, you're great.
The angle's going to be this way.
You're great.
But if I did that and take away the 2 and add the 1, then we can see it that way.
I have limitations based on our equipment. I might not even go down the hall and say, hey, I need some new stuff.
You going to ask this company for some money?
Yeah.
All right. So if you're watching the XL, watching our live stream, then you go ahead and drop a comment there or on social media. So whatever it is that's making you happy, we want to hear from you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Together, let's find out what's good in your life on Johnny's House. 8:22. It is Monday, sunny today, high of 84, and it is 65 right now. All right, we need to find out what's good in your life. What is making you smile today? What's good for me is my mom tripped and fell when she was home by herself, but she's okay, has a little fracture, and she's in rehab, and she'll be home in a couple days, and that's what's good. Ray, what's good?
What's good is that I had a great weekend with my friends and our kids, and all of us got to play together, so it was a lot of fun.
B, what's good, man?
I'm leaving on my first cruise of the year.
Yeah!
On Friday.
Yeah!
I can't wait. This is a third time we've tried to take this cruise. This was a COVID cancellation.
Really?
And then it was an iHeartRadio Music Festival cancellation.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was supposed to be my birthday cruise 2 years ago.
Wow.
Now it's my wife's birthday cruise this year.
I got one in the pipe that was it iHeart? Which one was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was iHeart.
For the festival.
For the festival. Got one right there in the pipe. They're like, hey, man, you going to use this? Let me find somebody. I'll be there.
Well, when I had to move mine, I needed to pick a date on the spot.
Yeah.
Or I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Sucks.
And it's been the third time?
Yeah, and so they're like, pick a date now. And I'm like, man, I don't know. First
that's
week of March. And so I've been working around it.
No, good for you, man. Go relax and have some fun.
I took off of everything.
Good.
All my other cities, I'm not working ahead.
Good. Relax,
Great.
man. All right, Carrie, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, I can hear some happiness in your voice. What's good?
Yes. My daughter Amelia has beaten cancer and finishes chemotherapy on Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
How old is
great.
she? How old is she?
She's 5 years old.
Oh.
Five.
Hero.
5 years old. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Wow.
I'm proud of her.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is awesome, man. Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. Yes, we're having a big party to celebrate this weekend.
For
Man, yeah, I heard she likes red velvet cake cupcakes.
She'll eat anything with icing.
I'm just saying. I'm telling you what I like. I'm just throwing that out there. Well,
Come on down.
congratulations. That is huge. Thank you for sharing that with us.
You guys so much.
All
Have
right.
a good day.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I got this thing for red velvet. That's my new thing now. I don't eat it. I just like to see it.
Oh, that's weird.
It is weird. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Michelle, what's good?
Well, I mean, who could beat that one before me? Congratulations.
I
Billy.
know, that's huge.
Well, today is, my mom told me years ago that once I get to a certain age, to just flip-flop the numbers on my birthday. So today is my 4th birthday, and I also start a new job this week, and I'm taking my daughter to school at the moment. We're early, so that's always great.
So you're technically 40. You can't
Yes.
Can you say it? No.
No.
Said no. I
You
said
have
I'm
fun
4.
celebrating your 4th birthday.
4th birthday.
Thank you
No.
so much.
Wow. Well, congratulations on your new job, too.
Thank you very much. You guys have a great day.
All right.
Long-time listener. Have
Thank
a great
you.
day.
We
Bye-bye.
appreciate the love. Bye-bye. 4th birthday. Okay. Hey, Karen.
Hey, good morning.
All right, Karen, what's good?
Well, this coming Saturday, is my 7-year wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Wow. You got any big plans going anywhere? What are you going to do?
Yeah, we're going to go get a couples massage, and then we're going to Fleming's for dinner.
Ooh, like
fancy.
Fleming. Okay. All right. And then other things, right? Okay. All right, Karen, thank you. Just saying it. That's your husband. You can say it. It's okay. All right.
Okay.
Bye, Karen.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And Denise, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Good, Denise. What's good? What's good?
What's good is hopefully today we are getting our certificate of occupancy for our little mother-in-law suite that we were building. We lost our home in Hurricane Ian. So after 25 years of living in the same house, and we've had to move 6 times since September, hopefully today we'll be in the little mother-in-law suite.
Today's going to happen. Denise,
Prayers.
You got it. We'll send them up there. And congratulations on your new place. That is
Thank
awesome.
you so much.
Thank you
Have
for
a great
sharing
day,
that one.
you guys.
You too. Ray, what they say? What's good?
Chris said this is my last week at my current job. Can't wait to take some time off and then get back into shape.
Nice.
And then double-digit countdown to our trip to Japan, Jennifer said. I really want to go to Japan.
Really? That's a lot of traveling.
I know.
B, what's good? What they saying over there, man?
XMO, powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check, call Dan Newland. A little update from a text we had last week. Someone I said, what's good is I ain't got to worry about someone who rhymes with Heffany no more. Ain't my problem.
Yeah.
Let's see. Someone else said it's my birthday, so happy birthday to them.
Happy birthday to you.
Someone had, their daughter had a track meet this week and personal record and everything.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Track's my sport.
Was pretty solid. And someone said, what's good? My child support went from $200 to $1,400. I'm getting paid, baby.
Remember, that's for the kids. Remember, that's for the kids. All right. Congratulations. All right. Listen, we come back. We're going to talk about traveling alone, traveling somewhere all by yourself. I'm talking about distant lands, all by yourself. Travel alone, we're going to get into it next on Johnny's House. Good morning, live streamers. How we doing this morning? What's going on? If you're new to the live stream, say hello, what up? So we can welcome you to the stream. Find out how your day, your weekend, your life, how is everything going? How is it going? What up, James? What's up? Mistress Trina. Unique name. What's up? Justin, what's up? The studio angle is dope. Yep. Susan, what up? Liz, what up? Tiani, good. Well, you ain't say good morning to me. Jose, mic check, microphone. Good afternoon from London. What's up, Chris Fields? Jen C, good morning. Jesse, good morning. T-Right, you see, you can never travel by yourself. Love the new angles. Love the new angles. T-Rock, you need something good. What do you need good, babe? What's going on? What's happening? Need something good. All right, this is an opportunity. If you're just not joining in, we come in every morning, every now and then, and just to say what's up. It's some like one-on-one time with us. So if you got any questions,
actually is a good view.
You can ask us, and we will answer those questions for you. But you must ask us the question. Johnny, I know today isn't the day, but have you heard something about being MID? What is that?
About being what?
But have you heard of something being MID. No, I don't know what MID. Oh, no, that's a new term. No, I don't know what that one. Tashawn, do I still drink squeezed? I was telling Ray, I bought myself a juicer. So I kind of do squeezed on my own. It's cheaper to buy squeezed, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
The time and energy
easier.
and effort. Yeah, no joke. Stephen Williams.
It's easier.
You know who this is? Stephen, who are you? Tell me who you is.
Who you is?
Hey, Johnny, popping in for a second to say, hey, listening though. All right, Naja, what's going on? What is up? What is going on? Squeeze is a juice. Just natural juices. Ray and I used to endorse them. Pre-gaming at Wally's. Squeeze is a juice. Just natural juices. Ray and I used to endorse them. Pre-gaming at Wally's. Squeeze is a juice. Just natural juices. Ray and I used to. Any questions on anything? Come on now. Y'all got us. One-on-one or one on all of you guys. What's up? What's going on? Are they setting up areas out there? B?
No, I didn't see anything. I know there's sound looping. I was checking it to make sure that I couldn't hear the other camera because I don't trust y'all to tell me the truth because y'all want to hear it. And y'all would tell me you don't hear it, even though you do hear it. Then we say some shit to get us in trouble.
Susan Williams before Undy Run. Oh, yeah, pre-gaming at Wally's. Yeah, we've decided that, yeah, next time we pre-game, we got to be careful. Universal was amazing. I had a good time. We really had a good time. Alvaro, my mom's good. She got a little fracture in the hip. She said she tripped over a box.
I follow this Instagram, and I don't know why I think it's so funny.
What's that?
It's called Look at This Fucking Street.
Oh.
And
okay.
it's just like pictures of streets that are just all jacked up.
Yeah.
Pave the road around the car.
You know what? They probably put a notice out that said, don't park on the street this day. And they say, you know
yeah.
what? Damn this fool.
It's crazy up north. They got snow days on which the snow plows, if you don't have your car moved at a certain time, you're in there.
They were doing the streets across from my old house one time. Remember that guy kept fucking ringing my doorbell and I kept saying, stop it.
Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't my car parked out there.
Yeah.
And I said, stop ringing my bell. And he goes, well, move your car. It's not my car. We're arguing back and forth through my freaking doorbell.
What did I do to lose weight? It scared me straight. I was borderline diabetic, so I had to change everything.
Y'all do a meetup with yourselves before the cruise. The cruise ain't a live stream thing. It's an everybody thing.
We did think about taking the buses. If we do, we don't even know if we're going to do buses from here. But if we did take the bus over to Wally's for an hour before we got to the port.
Do the show from Wally's that morning and leave from there.
Yeah, no joke. See people in the park. They got to get on the buses if we do the buses.
Well, I mean, it really all depends. If there was a sponsor, say, that had a big parking lot next to it downtown, like say, I don't know, like Ember, and we did that from there, it would be perfect.
Yeah.
Right?
But every year the building say we can't. We do it anyway. Say we need. Can we have people park at the station? No. Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
But that was how many owners ago? Like this building been sold in five times? Would you say? There's a few live streamers who did a small meetup over the weekend. Oh, did they? Well,
nice.
Post the photos.
Woo!
We don't really have anything on the books anytime soon, I don't think.
No, but
Not
we
right
got to
away.
go into them and tell them.
We have St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
St.
then
Patrick's Day's in
Cinco de
March.
Mayo.
And Cinco.
We have Wonderworks Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I don't think I mean, they're setting us up out front so people can stop by. Because if they set us up inside, like we're going to be inside, but not inside.
I was like,
In
we're
the
going to be
beast.
outside.
No, we're going to be in the foyer part.
Okay.
Not in the beast.
Because people can come in and say hi. Otherwise, they got to pay an admission to get in.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to go back on the radio.
Bye.
Bye-bye. It's 8:37. If you want to know what time it is, that's what it is. And weather-wise, just like it has been for the last week or so, and it's going to be like that for the next week. Sunshine with a high of 84. Ray, what does your little expensive watch tell you?
68.
68 degrees right now. Did you say you have a friend that's traveling alone somewhere?
Yeah, so she's actually just driving.
Okay.
And she's just doing it by herself. And so she's just driving up, like she's going to St. Augustine. And then she's going to go.
Every time I look at you, I'm like.
I know. So she's going to St. Augustine. Then I think she's going to Savannah. So she's
By
just
herself?
like, yeah. And then she's going to just like hang out there and crash
Meet
for a
people.
couple days and meet people. And I'm like, that is just the coolest thing I've ever heard.
I did that once by accident because my boy bailed on me at the last minute. We're supposed to leave at 11. He tells me at 10 he got to work.
Oh.
So I drove to Key West. So I was in Key West for a day and a half by myself. Then some people I knew came down.
Mm-hmm.
But for that day and a half, it was weird. It was. I did a lot of talking to myself. You know, I like in the room, checked in the room, like, well, let's go get something to eat. And then you hit the street by yourself, and it was weird. I got a motorized bike by myself. But then I went to they had a Fat Tuesday there, and I went there and I met people.
Yeah.
And it was cool. I was sitting by the bar, and they were having a good time. I said, you by yourself? I said, well, I'm waiting for some friends that are going to join, in a couple hours. Well, you can join us. And
that's cool.
And it was cool. And I talked to people. I'm like, I guess this could work. If
if you're outgoing.
Yeah. But they welcomed me into their group because they were just hanging around laughing and look over at me. And I'm just sitting there by myself, drinking my frozen drink. And then they invited me over. And I was like, oh. And so when my friends came, I was like, hey, I want y'all to meet some friends of mine. And they was like, you down here by yourself.
Right.
But I met these people.
They're my new friends.
Yeah. You ever travel alone?
I have road tripped back from Texas by myself when I moved back here.
Okay.
That was like a 4-day trip because it's too far to drive by yourself.
Now,
I stopped along the way and hung out.
I know you did a lot of talking. You do a lot of talking.
No, I didn't back then.
Really?
Talking to myself?
Oh,
yeah. The entire way I talked to myself.
Yeah.
And then I flew to Mexico one time to an all-inclusive by myself because it was for my friend's wedding. And when the flight got booked, everything got booked, my wife and I were not separated yet.
Yeah.
Then we got separated, and she's like, I'm not going. But it was my friend's wedding, so I had to go.
Yeah.
So I did 4 days at an all-inclusive by myself.
How weird was that?
That was very weird because it's a couple's place.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I had a room for two because, it was just nobody there with me.
Yeah.
So they always ask, so will your wife be joining you? Or,
Yeah.
Yes.
no.
So there wasn't even the chance. I mean, you and your wife were separated, but like someone like myself, there wasn't even a chance for me to meet someone because everybody was coupled.
Right.
Yep.
Now, there was another wedding going on where there were some people that were there that weren't together, but they were in and so I did manage to talk to some people, and like they were like, oh yeah, we're third wheeling. Oh yeah, me too.
Okay.
But every time they would ask, is your wife joining us? I would say something. Nah, man, she drowned. Nah, man, she fell off a cliff. Every time.
Years ago, when if you were a gay couple, there were resorts that wouldn't take you at all. And Brian and I went to a resort. We were broadcasting, and we just put our names that we were staying in the same room. And that's the last time I stayed in a room with anybody because I know Brian got jokes. Blah blah blah.
Because I wasn't going to be able to go unless we doubled up.
So I said Brian will be my guest.
Yeah.
So and I said, well, Brian, you got to go through my nightly ritual.
Yeah, I did.
But anyway,
what is included in the nightly ritual?
Right. Very, very little clothes and a bunch of oil.
Shut up.
That's not where I'm trying to go with this. So anytime Brian and I would go
You just sat there and watched. Did you just sit there on your bed and watch
Brian
him?
would cover his head from head to toe like he was sleeping.
What?
I wrapped up like a mummy.
Every night. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Hey, at the time, we'd only known each other for a few years. I didn't know him like that yet.
So back to the story. So anytime we would go to dinner, they would always ask us if our wives was joining us. And we would always have to say no and then the word around the resort is that we were a gay couple that snuck in.
Oh.
And they were really straight up mean.
At check-in, I was joking because they were like, you have to fill out this card. And so I kept asking them, I kept saying, so am I Miss Magic? Like I was joking. Like, where do I fill this in? And they weren't thinking it was funny at all.
Yeah.
I bet.
They weren't.
Yeah.
Ray, you ever travel alone?
The only time I really traveled alone was to Detroit. I need to hear more about the oil situation. Yes. Is when I went to
Candles,
Detroit.
oil, Ray, was a whole big thing.
Where did you go?
You brought your own candles?
Yes!
They bring some candles everywhere.
Everywhere. Go ahead, Ray.
Okay, so I went to Detroit for Detroit's wedding.
Oh, yeah, you did
And
go
I was
by
all
yourself.
by
That's
myself.
right.
And like I was in the hotel by myself. I
That's
didn't have a
right.
+1, and I went to the wedding, and I only knew the bride and groom who were busy
Wow.
the whole night. So it
Yes.
was like I absolutely knew
But you're good at making friends, though.
no one.
Yeah, you're good at making friends.
Yeah,
though.
that was the only time. But I would love to travel more by
really
myself.
not me. Not at all.
I enjoy it.
I don't mind it either.
Just like I enjoy this oil story.
There's no story.
We got to
no
get back
story.
to it.
Brian was wrapped up like a mummy. I come out of the shower and the steam would come out.
I heard footsteps. I don't like you like that.
When have you traveled and how far have you traveled by yourself? Traveled alone. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you want to text, the XL Mobile is 41067. Social media live stream, we can read that from you. We want to hear from you. Travel alone, how far have you gone and where have you been? All right, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Your story coming up next on Johnny's House. Monday morning, Johnny's house, 8:53. Sunny today. 84 is our highest. Warming up at 67 right now. Ray has a friend who's just traveling by herself. I want to check out a couple places. I'm going to hit the road and go. I'm just kind of curious for you. Where have you traveled all by yourself? Hey, Sherry.
Hi, how are you?
Good,
I
Sharon.
traveled to Australia. I went all the way to Melbourne.
Are you by yourself?
Yes.
Did you meet people? Did you meet some friends there?
No, I was going through a hard breakup, and my best friend in college, she said, "Hey, I got great news. I got an internship, and I'm moving away." And I looked at her, and I said, "I'm so happy for you. I'm leaving too." And she thought it was crazy. She was like, "What do you mean? Where are you going?" And I said, "I don't know, but I'm leaving. I am not staying here." And I ended up finding a way to go to Australia on an exchange program. I told my dad that I did it all the time with my program, and then 5 years later, my dad met my advisor for grad school, who said, "We're so proud of her. She was our first student to ever go to Australia on an exchange program. She's awesome."
How was it? How was it?
It was an incredible experience. I think one of the hard things would be like going to a restaurant and then like, "I don't feel like cooking today. Let me go get food." And they say, "A table for how many?" "Just one." "Oh, one? Table for one? Okay, take her over there. Table for one." And it'd be like, "Okay, we don't need to broadcast it to everybody."
Table for one. She's got a table for one. By herself. Doesn't have anybody with her. She's all alone. By herself. Single.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Just like that. But I met a
Wow.
lot of people, and a lot of people were very welcoming, like from my classes.
Yeah.
"Oh, wow, you're here. You don't know anybody. We're going to the mountains this weekend." I ended up going skiing. I went hiking. I went to Sydney, and I saw.
See, it turned out to be a good thing for you.
That's great.
Oh, it was one of the most incredible experiences of my life. I always recommend anybody I talk to
To go to Australia.
to go visit Australia. It's beautiful.
You can tell you're not afraid to talk. All right, Sherry.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
That's how I met people.
Let's see. Janine, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, you're about to do this like real soon.
I am.
And where are you going to travel by yourself?
I am taking myself to Aruba for my birthday.
Look at you. Really?
You got to give the best birthday presents to yourself.
Wow. You're
incredible.
You're going to Aruba.
I am.
Wow.
So I'm excited. I've been on beach weekends by myself. I've been to Vegas by myself. This will be the first time I'm taking myself.
Well, listen. If you've been to Vegas by yourself, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
You will be fine. You will be fine. Well, good luck and be safe, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Ray, what'd they say?
Somebody said they went to Tokyo, Japan, did it for 2 weeks by themselves.
Wow.
By themselves. Most fun that they've ever had is just being by themselves in Tokyo.
Wow. I can see that. When you're by yourself, you don't have anyone to look out for you.
Yes. Yeah.
So you got to look out for yourself.
Yeah.
And then Adriana did a trip to Utah by herself.
Wow. And B, what are they saying on the mobile?
A whole bunch of people on the XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check, call Dan Newland. Someone flew from Orlando to Utah to buy a rare car.
Okay.
The salesman picked him up at the airport because they didn't know nobody. So they stayed there for a couple days. Someone went
some
to
commission on that car.
to D.C. alone and stayed at the hotel there.
That's dangerous. I wouldn't advise that to anybody.
London.
D.C. is
for
pretty dangerous.
A Jaguars game. They went by themselves.
Okay.
So
But you got other fans with you, so you'll meet people.
Flew to New York for a baseball game.
Nice.
Yep.
I need to do that.
By yourself?
By yourself?
Just do something like that.
Yeah.
Just do something by myself.
I know.
Yeah, because I'm always around people by myself.
It's
Okay.
nice to get a lot of time to reflect and
I
talk to
know.
yourself and you can bring candles and your oils and all that
Blair
stuff.
said he drove from Seattle back to Orlando. Unfortunately, we ran out of time.
Do you do that every
Ray.
night?
No, I didn't. No. Since I had the fire, I don't mess with them candles anymore.
Okay. Oh, but the oil.
Uh-huh.
So anyways.
It's just scented oils. Infused. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
So I guess hip hop people are still debating who's the greatest of all time ever since that Billboard
my
list.
Goodness.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get into it on Johnny's house.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Stop shaving today with Ideal Image Med Spa. Dial pound 250. Say the keywords Radio Ray. So remember when Billboard released that list of like the greatest rapper of all time or hip hop artist?
They had a list. Yeah.
Yeah. So well, Lil Wayne has now entered the chat and has a lot of things to say about it. He's thinking he's the real GOAT.
Now he wasn't on the list, right?
He was at number 7.
That's not bad.
So,
I'd be happy with that because I was if you'd have told me he wasn't on the list, I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So for
Ja
Billboard,
Rule wasn't on the list, so Ja Rule was real upset.
Yeah.
Yes. So Billboard's 50 greatest rappers of all time, which was published on February 8th. Lil Wayne came in at number 7, but they had Biggie, Eminem, Tupac, Nas, Kendrick Lamar, and Jay-Z ahead of him.
Okay.
And he was saying, respectively, he begs to differ on all of them, especially the ones that are still alive. He says that he is straight up number 1 when it comes to like the people that are still alive on that list.
That's good he feels that way.
And so when people were talking about, like rankings and stuff like that, like if you check Twitter is saying that he was greater than Jay-Z. Also, if you're checking these other like random polls on TMZ, TMZ has Lil Wayne greater than Jay-Z.
Okay, I'm going to just say this, and I know you're a Lil Wayne's fan.
I know.
Okay, here's my thing. Jay-Z wrote lyrics that made sense. Sometimes when Lil Wayne gets stuck in lyrics, he'll just babble something.
Yes.
Or he'll just rhyme the same word over and over again.
But that's what all rappers do nowadays.
I like juice, but then I went to the club and got juice.
Yeah, but he's the one who made it okay to do that. All these little mumble rappers that are doing it because he did it.
So, but if you look at like rap skills and cultural impact, that's what they were looking at and measuring that. So they're saying that Lil Wayne has 3 number 1 hits. And then Jay-Z has 4 number 1 hits. Lil Wayne has 25 songs of the top 10 historically. Jay-Z only has 22. So it's like they're doing the numbers now doing it in comparison.
Well, that's the whole thing. Anytime you come out with a list, especially when it comes to rappers, who's the best, you're gonna always have some
I
problems.
know, that's why I'm like,
if you're adding cultural impact, Jay-Z almost has to be number 1.
Sure.
I mean, they're actually relying on him. There was a big thing over the weekend in, I think, the New York Times. They're relying on Jay-Z to rebuild Times Square because it's basically fallen off.
Yeah.
And so he actually bought two big spaces. They're building a stage above Times Square.
Really?
Like an entertainment type stage.
Oh, really?
Rock
to have
Nation
like
is.
concerts and stuff
Yeah,
there?
and so like the whole point of the article is Jay-Z's going to save Times Square. Lil Wayne ain't saving Times Square.
And also you need to put P.D. Pablo in there for that song he did about North Carolina. You need to slide that in there.
Well, Vanilla Ice needs to be up in there too. I mean, for real.
North Carolina, come on and raise up, take your shirt off.
Where's Vanilla Ice on this?
I just want to know where Fetty Wap is. I love me.
I'm going to push your chair out in the hall.
Really? Really?
Yeah, really, Ray, really.
I'm just saying, when stop and collaborate and listen. We still be saying that today. Stop.
Come on and raise up,
collaborate
take your shirt
and
off.
listen. Come on now.
Well, speaking of new music.
He
What?
rocks the mic like a vandal.
I heard.
Light up the
This
stage.
one's for you.
I hear,
This
I
one's
hear
for you.
all the time, Brian. Whenever there's karaoke, I
He
hear it.
waxes chumps like a candle,
I
right?
gotcha.
Who am I? I'm Peter Paul.
You guys just tell me when you're done.
Anything less than the best is a felony, Ray.
We're ready. Go ahead, Ray.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, Justin Bieber's coming out with new music. You got something to say about that? Because I do. I got lots to say. I'm
Go
very
ahead.
excited
Hey,
about
what's
it.
happening back? Go ahead.
And his wife actually confirms that he has been in and out of the studio. People have been seeing him in and out of the studio. So, yes, he had to cancel his tour last year, obviously, with the Ramsey Hunt syndrome. But he is coming out with new music, and he did confirm it as well after she dropped the whole bomb that he's doing it.
What made you think we'd be argumentative with you on
I
this?
don't think he would be argumentative. I don't think he would be. But
You're right. Bring it. Bring it.
What do you got to say about the Biebs? Because I'm here to defend him and his wife.
He should be number 1 on the hip hop list.
No. But one confirmed collaboration on this new album or new music is John Mayer. But also a lot of people are speculating that SZA is on there as well. So he's wrapping it up, and he said it's almost done.
One thing you cannot say about him is the man can sing. He's very talented.
Yes.
Extremely talented.
Also, I don't know if you saw what Nick Cannon posted over the weekend about being a father of 12 and how he confirmed that he is still not done yet, and God will decide when he's done with having children. So I don't know why he still entertains the question about why he has so many kids, because it's kind of like If he pops out another baby, it's another baby for him.
He's working shortly after he had the last one, when he put in the hospital for exhaustion.
Yeah, he was tired.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He was like, everybody thinks it's about time management, but it's about energy management, and that's what he's learning to
Look, these kids ain't even in sports yet, and like clubs and Little League and all that stuff. He has a whole world coming at him.
How did you go to kid number 3 game, but you didn't go to kid number 8's game?
Right.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
better go to Mariah's kids' games.
Oh, the twins?
Yeah.
If he does not show up for Monroe and Moroccan, whatever their names are, it's a little upsetting.
I'll take you for that one. All right, let's find out what is trending in the world. Brian's going to bring that next on Johnny's House. $809. I mean, 909. It's Johnny's House. I'm listening to Brian's story about the happenings in Vegas.
Vegas sphere.
909 is going to be sunny with a high of 84. It is 67 right now and a little breezy today. All right, a lot of stuff going on. The weekend's over. What is trending?
It's National Strawberry Day.
Not a fan. I'll eat it.
Of strawberries?
I'll eat it. I don't hate them. I won't go out of my way to buy them.
I like strawberry flavored things, but I
Yeah.
think strawberries don't live up to the strawberry flavor.
Now I know it sounds bougie, but unless it's some champagne involved, I don't really do strawberries.
Yeah, I like strawberry shortcake. It's pretty delicious. It's also National Kahlua Day.
Kahlua is cool. Yeah, you want a refreshing drink that's in the summer? It's some Kahlua and ice cream. Put that thing in a blender.
Yeah, you can make a nice like mudslide with it.
Yeah, mudslide. That's what it is.
It's National Polar Bear Day.
Hey, the image of polar bears and what they really are.
Not the same.
They're cute.
They're savages. They are savages.
They ain't like the Coca-Cola commercial.
The thing they do, the little seals, man. Oh my goodness.
And it's National Retro Day, so old school stuff.
Okay. All right.
I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with that, but do
Celebrate
something.
the way you want.
They put out a list of the things that the people with perfect credit scores have in common. There's 3.
All right.
That they found. They're usually older, they say. There aren't many 25-year-olds with perfect credit scores, they say. 70% of them are age 57 and older.
Okay.
They have more credit cards but lower balances. So a lot of cards, low balance. So that's the next goal. And they have debt, but it's in personal loans, not in secured stuff like, a car or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to do smart financial things, go after that. There's another survey that says 63% of people say they want a check engine light for their health.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Which is what Elon Musk is trying to do with a little chip, but then you got to have a chip in.
You got to put the chip in.
Here's the funny thing, though. 30% of people drive around for up to 6 months with their check engine light on in their car.
Yeah.
So, if you had one on in your body, would you still go?
Yeah.
Because your car's yelling at you and you don't do anything about it.
Like my car is telling me I need to bring it in for because it needs to be serviced.
Right.
And I will when I get time.
Right.
Yeah, same with doctor's appointments.
That's their whole point.
I'm not feeling anything, so I'm okay.
Yep, that is their whole point. SpaceX got scrubbed this morning because of an ignition system, so they're going to try it again. I think the next couple days. The crew's going to spend 6 months up there.
Oh, wow.
When they do finally make it up. But it's not going to be today.
I wonder if they're waiting. It's like, hey, seeing that we got scrubbed, can you bring my wife back in here?
I mean,
because it's gonna be what 6 months.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Come on back in.
So when are they going to try it again?
It doesn't have a date for when they're going to try it again. It just depends on the window, I guess. And this is funny. Gen Z is ditching those online games for crossword puzzles. The old school with a pen.
I love crossword puzzles.
Yep. It said it challenges the brain and keeps you sharp. It's more hard, more tough and more challenging than the little silly games on your phone.
I do like those a lot.
You can have them. You can have that. All right, listen, when we come back, I'm going to find out what bootleg things do you do. Now, it goes outside of buying clothing. There's also internet, pay-per-view shows and stuff like that. I watched the Bootleg show yesterday. I'll tell you about it next on Johnny's House. 921, sunny today with a high of 84. It is 70 right now as we speak. All right, yesterday I was just sitting at home. I was chilling. Just took the kid home. I had a couple hours, and I started going on social media. And I ain't going to tell you what social media site this is, but it was showing the fight between Logan Paul and
Tommy Fury.
So now the way that it was showing this fight, it was some guy had a camera. He went live, and he had a camera right at his TV. so
That's so ghetto.
So you can see the TV sitting on top of on something, and it was a clear, it was a clear photo, a picture. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna watch this.
Of course.
So I'm sitting there, I'm watching, and I kept going back and forth. It was the pre-fights, and then finally around 5, a little bit after 5, the actual fight came on. Well, I guess this guy had been doing this since 2 o'clock, and I had the sound down, so I didn't know that he was.
Oh, you could hear his commentary.
He was drinking and
Got
stuff, So about 5 minutes before the fight was gonna start, he goes, "I need," and it was about 1,200 people watching it.
Really?
Yes.
How do they find it?
I don't know. It just popped up on my screen.
And
there
was no charge or anything? It was just,
he was just ran his live on it. So he says, "I need 500 shares now. I'm going to turn this blank off."
I mean.
So I'm like.
He's holding y'all hostage now.
I'm sitting there going, wait a minute. What are you talking about? Y'all think I'm playing? So all of a sudden he just puts his hand in front of the camera. So I'm like, if this ain't the most ghetto stuff I've ever seen in my life, he goes, "I'm not playing." Shoot, and you could tell he was drunk. Y'all sitting here watching. I paid $62 for this live stream, and y'all watching it free. The least you can do is share it. I'm like, well,
it's a smart business move.
He's not wrong.
To be honest,
I'm like,
right?
I ain't sharing a damn thing. And I'm sitting there going, dude, why are you gonna do this right now? Because obviously somebody else is doing it. You didn't invent whatever it is you're doing right now. So he just starts cussing, and then all of a sudden he takes the camera and goes in the kitchen. I guess his wife is making.
Stop.
I'm not joking. She's making rice and peas, and he goes, look at it. Don't you wish you had some?
This is the most. If you invited me over to watch the fight and this is what I got, I'd be so mad.
So I'm watching, and I'm like, look, all I want to do is watch the fight, right?
Did he have a decent house?
All you saw, Ray would be like if you just put a picture, a camera right in front of the TV.
But I mean, if you was walking
in the
to the kitchen.
Oh, yeah. He zoomed it in on the plate. He could use some new cutlery. I mean, I'm just saying he could. I mean, so finally after about a minute, they was calling the fighters by the ring. He goes, all right. Y'all got me this time. I'm going to let you watch the fight. So I sat back and I'm watching it. And then all of a sudden, he started using racial slurs.
Oh, jeez.
That end about to get knocked out. I'm going, oh my God, what am I watching? And I'm sitting there going, so after a while, you can tell, he was visibly drunk. And so the fight was over, and they announced the winner. And he goes, blank this, I want to watch the Lakers.
So he changed it?
He changed it. So I'm like, what am I complaining for? It was free.
Right, you didn't pay.
So afterwards, I'm sitting there going, and again, I mentioned this earlier this morning. Listen to the live stream. I listen to you guys. I've been blessed to have a couple dollars. I should have went ahead and paid for it. But I once I got in, I'm like, well, listen, this man's showing it. All he's doing is sticking the camera in front of his TV, and I'm gonna watch this for any pay-per-view. I'm gonna find it. He said it. Hey, all the fights, all the MMAs, I show them. So just come back to.
I do like the concept of you watching TV with me, basically.
How come they don't shut that down? They didn't.
They don't know
It's just
about
so many people
Yeah,
doing it.
I mean, he'll probably get flagged and it'll be taken down.
You think so?
Yeah.
They just didn't know about it. Yeah, because it tells you at the beginning of it, like you can't rebroadcast. or any of that stuff. Obviously, he didn't care.
It was. I did have to listen to the commentary, and it looked like some real good peas and rice and stuff. But when he started putting his hand in front of the camera, come on, I needed some shit.
Share it now.
That's the best.
I'm like, wow. So I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna ever do that again. But that is a form of bootleg.
Yeah.
That is the ghettoest bootleg I've ever heard of.
If I had some friends over, I would have paid for it. It was just me.
Right.
I was the only one there. I set up my little iPad outside, and I'm watching it just cracking up, man.
Because your friends would have went live to share you watching this guy live and would have been like, look at Johnny Magic.
You get what you pay for, and that's what you got.
Ray, any bootlegging you doing?
I mean,
clothing, watches, pay-per-view, bootleg movies. Hey, don't sleep. Ray over here judging. I used to buy my bootleg movies from your grandfather. You talking about what she ordered? Ray used to bring me a sheet. Ray
Yeah,
used to
but
bring
my
me a sheet.
grandpa wasn't holding up a phone to a TV saying the N-word.
Ray came in here talking about, hey, this is my grandpa's new bootlegs. Check what you want.
This is his list.
It's his list.
Order form.
Yes, my grandparents used to run a pretty
Damn good
pretty
quality.
tight.
I ain't gonna lie, good quality.
It was very good.
Good
It was
quality.
a pretty tightly ran bootleg system that they had until my uncle in Germany got caught, and so they shut the whole
Had to
system
shut it
down.
down.
But other than that, I mean, like clothes and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's about it.
Yeah.
Be anything bootlegging?
No, we used to do movies. We
Yeah.
had a good
Oh,
bootlegger
yeah.
in our neighborhood that got him from New York. And the only thing that was the red was always a little bit off. That was the only thing.
Yes.
The color red was
Color.
always just a little bit off, but everything else was pretty solid. But then he moved out. We couldn't get.
The most infamous,
basically shut it down.
The most infamous bootleg of all time, legendary on this show. This guy called in and he said,
Oh my gosh, this was the best.
He bought a $10. It was a DVD copy.
Yeah.
Of Ghost. And when he popped it in, there was a guy sitting there with a sheet over his head going, boo, boo.
I remember you guys telling me
That's the best story ever.
I want to find out, what is it now that you still do bootleg? It could be watches, it could be clothes, it could be movies, it could be pay-per-view. And you got a system. There's a lot of people that got systems set up that they can break all those pay-per-views.
Yeah.
I want to hear it from you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile for texting is 41067. Social media live stream. I am not going to get his prize away for this. I can't do that. They'll get mad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? All right. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Bootlegging, what do you still use? We want to find out from you next on Johnny's House. 9:37. It is Johnny's house. It's going to be a high today of about 83. It is 71 right now. All right, watching bootleg fights. I don't advise that. The quality was okay, but the commentary of my man who got drunk, visibly drunk during the whole thing was.
I mean,
I kind of want to see it for that.
I watched the actual fight, and I feel like yours is better than mine.
My man said, "Y'all need share me right now." Just put his hands over the camera. I'm like, come on, dude. Dang. But like I said, it was 1,200 people watching it, so it just wasn't me. I want to find out what else do you do or what else have you used that is bootleg. Hey, Jen, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Jen, what else do you use that's bootleg?
My Fire Stick is bootleg.
Oh,
so
you better be kidding. Yeah, unless you got your, VPN scrambled, girl, they can come at you on that one.
I haven't had an issue. I mean, listen, pay $10 a month. I don't know how they do it, but they do it.
I ain't asking no questions.
Right. I got fights. I got international TV. I got anything you want.
Dang.
Yeah,
a little app.
I got a friend that has that, and let you be late on that $10. They cut you off quickly.
No, they cut you off quick.
Quick.
Yes.
You be late on that $10. Ain't no. I'll get it tomorrow. If that money's due today by 3:00, gone.
Really?
As long as you pay it, if you pay it right that second, it clicks back on. So I mean, it's fine.
Look at you, got the bootleg Fire Stick. Ain't nobody judging. So did you watch the fight yesterday? Did you know about it?
I didn't.
All
No.
right.
I was painting.
All right.
That's it.
Well, you be careful with your $10 bootleg.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I know some people like, Raphael, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
All right. Now, you say you don't do it now, but back in the day, what did you use bootleg?
I used to bootleg PlayStation 2 games.
How did you find those? They were on DVD, right? They were CDs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were basically DVD discs. So you used to take them, you put them on the Nero system.
Why ain't I ain't trying to. I'm not trying to find out how to do it. Somebody listening to go, hold on, how do you do that? Wow.
So the same way you used to burn anything, burn CDs, discs.
Really?
You had to have like a special thing, but yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you go ahead, you burn that, and then you get another disc, you burn it on there. The only thing is that you need a specific tray in order to make it happen, because you have to trick a PlayStation 2 system into just.
That just sounds like too much work. Too much work.
Well, I mean,
I got you.
If you want to pay $50 per game.
Yeah, you got a point.
Yeah.
You got a point. All right.
But I was using the GameFly subscription, so I would get them to send me a game that I wanted. I would burn it and send it back.
Pretty smart.
All right. I'm glad you've given up your life of crime.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. See you, Raphael. Dave.
Yeah.
All right.
How's it going?
Well, Dave, what do you get on the bootleg?
Sunglasses, man.
Those things are expensive.
I
Oh my goodness.
Oakley's Ray-Ban.
Yeah.
And paid $200 plus, and I've lose them, broke them. So now I just buy $5, $6 glasses on Wish.
Yeah, I heard about Wish. I used to have a bootleg place out of China, but by the time I get here, whatever you bought is beat to heck, man.
Yeah.
it's all beat up.
No, I'm having beat up glasses now. They do take about 2 to 3 months to get them.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
They do the job. They do the job.
Order your Christmas gifts now.
By the time, oh yeah, I did buy this 2 months ago. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got
It's a nice surprise.
All right. Thank you, Dave. Thanks for holding, man.
I got bootleg jerseys from one of those sites.
Yeah.
They're close, but they're not. They're thicker. They're not made right.
Very, very heavy.
Yeah.
Very
they're
heavy.
close though.
Yeah. Ray, what'd they say?
Somebody does have the Fire Stick on here.
Mhm.
Lots of clothes.
Mhm.
Ronald said work headphones. I break them so often that now they say feast on them instead of
What did they used to say?
beats.
Oh, beats.
I'm guessing.
Now what does it say?
Feast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. XM powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need a Jack. Call Dan Newland. There are a few people that bootleg the Fire Sticks on here too.
Good.
There's a lot of y'all.
No
Right.
joke,
There's some
man.
people say they have a website that gets them any movie or TV show they ever want.
Wow.
Text it over.
Don't do that. Because somebody goes, hey, Ray, would you mind pass me that, what that is?
Nope.
It also gives you every virus you ever wanted.
Yeah.
You watching them, they watching you.
Right.
Oh, God.
All right, it's 9:41. 9:47, gotta go, Ray.
A fun little rally around here with you guys.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go to the gym and, I don't know, probably just do some stuff around the house today.
Sounds good. B, how about you, man?
Yeah, I get to do the rally with you guys. It's going to be a good fun time.
Rally.
Then I got to do something active. I'm not sure what. I'm either going to lift up some weights or punch a bag a couple of times, maybe run. I don't know, something.
Very good. Very good.
That's pretty much it.
All right, Ryan Seacrest, take this thing. Have a beautiful day, y'all. We see you tomorrow.
I got work to do before we have a meeting, so bye.